Hi guys, it's Aaliyah. Welcome back to my channel. So it's been, I think, over a month now since I've last uploaded a video. It's been so super long. But believe it or not, I haven't just been sitting here doing nothing. I've actually, in this last month, and you definitely won't believe it. Actually, it's been over a month. It's been since I've lost my computer. I was making journals with like the old school way, with like paper pads and just regular papers and things like that without digital kits. But also, before I lost my computer, I had a few journals that I completed. I just never did anything with, and then when my computer crashed, I couldn't. So I am back, and there are 13 journals that I am uploading to my Etsy. And so hopefully I'll be able to get some videos done today. I don't know how many, but I've done the listing for all 13 journals. So I'm thinking of just going in and just publishing them all. And then as I get the videos, I can attach the video to each one, but I'm not sure yet, because I'm still working on using my phone. But my friend Ellie, she showed me that, or not, she didn't show me, she told me about an app that I can use on my phone where I'm able to print stuff to my printer. So I tested it with her kit, and I was able to print out her kit. Now I'm still kind of new, and I'm doing everything from my phone. So hopefully I can, get better at, attaching links and stuff like that. So for now, I am doing basic videos and then my Etsy stuff. So let me start with this one. So this is my design team project for Ellsiebels BookShelf. The kit that I used for this is called Sweet Woodland. And what I did was I covered it in fabric, and I love this fabric. And then this is actually one of the cutouts from the kit that I used. I backed it onto some lace, and then I did eyelet closures for the closure rather than wrapping a ribbon or something around it. So let's get into it. Oh, and this one measures 5.5 by 8.5. I do remember that. All right, so am I in frame? I am. Good. So inside, for the inside cover though, I used a piece of pattern paper, and it was I think a DCWV that I got, I don't know how many years ago, but I kind of thought that it sort of went with the collection a little bit. I mean, it's a lot of yellow here, but it has the butterflies, so I use that. So then for the first pocket here, I have one of these vintage, they're from 1978, and they show, well, Common Time. I don't know what it's called. Oh my gosh, why am I having a brain fart right now? Not like a spice, but thyme is like I don't know, it's an ingredient you use in cooking, but it has one of these kitchen garden cards in there. This I made from, I had some scraps that I had cut down from bigger sheets, and of course, I didn't want to throw them away, so I used it to make a journaling card. Excuse me. And then I put lace on the side of that. And then here is a vintage postcard. And this one is from 1908, which I thought was really cool. So that goes in there. So here's another beautiful page. Actually, I shouldn't say another. That was the first beautiful page from the kit. And then I backed all the pages. This was one of the background pages, or the background page. So I backed everything with this one, so that way, you can have a fun print on the front, but on the back of each one, you can definitely journal, because you see there's the lines on it too. So here is one of the cutout butterflies from the kit, and I used an old keyboard punch card, and then these are 2 elements from the kit, and that goes right inside that pocket. And then here I sewed on a little piece of the same fabric that I have on the cover, and this is some mulberry paper. It's really cool feeling. It almost feels kind of like fabric, sort of. Like if you had a baby wipe and it dried out, like that's what it feels like. It's really neat. So here's another one of the cards. And again, I had some leftover paper here. I cut it out, sewed it onto some cardstock. So you can journal on the back and you can journal on the front. And then this here is actually one of the envelopes that comes with the kit. So inside, I only have this little scrap of paper to write on. But you can also, I mean, it's a big envelope. You can also put in other things. And then you can also journal here and cover it. So on this side, I have a little flip there with some leftover scraps that I used. Another image from the kit. Here we have some vintage music paper, and I have a sticker over that. A little flip up here with another sticker here. A little fabric ruffle. And, oh, this is from the kit as well, both of those. Put that back in, I don't know, like that. And look at the mushrooms and the butterflies. And another sticker with a fabric ruffle. And look at this coffee stain right here. It's so neat. It's really dark. And this is vintage ledger paper. I added that sticker down there. Oh, also, while we've been at home not being able to go out, so obviously I can't go to the flea market, I can't go to any estate sales, I can't go to thrift stores, etc., etc. I've sort of been buying some stuff online, not too much, but I got a bunch of stickers from In Love Arts, so I've been using some of the stickers, and they're really neat. I actually have them under my little blankie thing here. But they're very like vintage looking, so I like the way they look in the different journals. Look at the big mushrooms. And it's kind of cool because it's on the line paper, you could really just jot in between the lines if you wanted to, or even right over the mushrooms. But also they have the paper here too. So here we have a little flip up and flip down. Use another butterfly from the kit, and then I used another of the scrap tags that I made. And again, plenty of space to journal because I love journaling. Journaling journals, or journals that have a lot of journaling space, because with my personal journals I journal a lot. So here are some elements from the kit. This is, you know, a scrap that I didn't want to throw away, so I sewed it onto some cardstock and I made it into a journaling tag. And here, these buttons you can actually cut out themselves, but I thought if I just cut around it, I could make a little pocket. And so that's what I did. And there's two little tags tucked in there. These are all mushrooms, but they're vibrant in color. Because I'm used to, you know, just white mushrooms and brown mushrooms, but these are like pretty mushrooms. And here's the middle, and of course, you know, you can write something really big, and then on the sides it'll be outlined by the mushrooms and the butterflies. More beautifully colored mushrooms. And I like how this coffee dyed page, it left like a little line like that, so you could write something here and you could write something separate down here, or you could actually put a picture up here and you could write about it down here. That's kind of neat. And look at the back is so completely different. It's so weird. And here's another butterfly and two elements from the kit, and that's on the vintage ledger paper. And I did the same thing again with the little two pockets up there. Not the two pockets, the two buttons to make a pocket, and then I have two tags. Oh my gosh, I haven't done a video in such a long time. I don't even know if I don't even know. So just follow along and listen. Try to listen. And for this one, I took one of the little tags. I put some fabric, or actually a seam binding. Did I sew it on? Yeah, I did. I sewed it on there. And then it holds two, this is from the kit, and this is one of the little tags that I made. Yeah, I'm trying to, going forward, I'm trying to, well, before I would cut down papers and stuff, and, you know, I sort of set stuff aside, like scraps and stuff, but then never really used it back in. So with this one, what I tried to do is use the scraps back in without throwing them away. Here's another little sticker there. And I think it makes the journal, like it gives more possibilities to the journal. So on this one, I actually cut out both buttons. And here's another sticker. I think this is an iced coffee. I don't know. This has nothing to do with coffee, but the browns sort of went, so that's why I used them. And in this pocket, we have the temple bells, this flower here. And then this is from the kit. And then this is another scrap that I repurposed. And then, of course, you can journal inside there. And another little scrap flip. Scrap flip. Try saying that 10 times fast. And another, look at, there's a snail. I love snails. Their shells are so pretty. We have a lot of them around here. And I used to go down to my neighbor's wall. They have this big stone wall. In the evening time, and I would steal all her snails and bring them to my wall. I mean, she never said that I couldn't, and I don't know if she ever noticed, but I don't know. They're just really pretty, so I brought all the snails to my yard. And again, another tuck here. We have parsley. And, oh yeah, I showed you that already before. And in the envelope again, just another piece of blank writing paper. And you can actually, you know what? Let me just measure this, because what I was thinking, it's about, oh no. I was going to say it would be good for 4x6 pictures. You could stick them in there, but it's a little smaller. Unless you trim down your pictures, you could always do that as well. So, I don't know. Here's another pocket I made with 2 elements from the kit. And look at this. There's another snail on top of this beautiful mushroom and the butterfly there. And in this, I have another, this one is empty, but you can use it for whatever you want. So I just stuck it in a big pocket. Here's another vintage postcard, and this one is from 1916. And it was going to Rochester, Pennsylvania. And then another little element from the kits. And then there's the back. And this is nice too, because you could put a picture here and use this as the frame, or you could write in it. Doesn't matter. So this will be available in my shop. If you are interested, I am going to try to link the, what's it called? The links below to both my shop and also to EllsieBelsBookShelf. Hopefully I can do it. So, oh my gosh, I'm so rusty in doing videos. Sorry for mumbling and stuttering, but we made it through. So thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video because I still have 12 more to do. All right, thanks. Bye.